Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and I just want to say sorry for the last video. There was some problem with the audio, but you can enable subtitles in order to watch it if you want. But we are going to be going through everything again today, so let's get right to the chart, as we do have some very important things to cover, guys. You can see we have had a massive liquidation capitulation event, if you want to call it, yesterday night. The stock market, you can see we got a absolutely bloodbath on the S&P 500, down almost 4% in one candle. The Nasdaq also down 5% in one candle. You can see we have closed the week for the traditional markets very bearish. You can see on the weekly time frame also, since we did have some tariff news hit the market again. I did post on my X about that, so you can follow me on X. I did make a post about the new events that have hit the market. You can see right now, if we go back to Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, I have been saying that it is possible that we are eventually going to reject from this order block right here if we don't get a daily candle closure confirmation. You can see. So what is happening right now is Bitcoin dropped $20,000 in one candle. You can see yesterday 16%. I think this is the first candle in history that we have seen a drop in around $20,000 in one single candle. But of course this is a weak candle, so it is not a full body candle. But some of those altcoins got absolutely destroyed. XRP down to $1.25. The pump token went down significantly, and there are SUI went down all the way to 57 cents, guys. This is absolutely insane. If you look at this chart right here, from the top we went down basically almost to zero. We basically dumped almost 100%. You can see Solana, it dumped down all the way to $147, basically the POC of this bigger range. And some of those other altcoins, they were absolutely slaughtered. You can see Hype also dipped down to 21, but it got bought up very fast, and we are back around $40. But all of those other coins, they got absolutely you can see Litecoin going back down basically to $52. Atom, it went down from $4 to, I think, low $1 and 50 cents. All of these altcoins that I have on my watch list. Link went down to $8. Monero $2.61. Zcash actually pumping, so not much has happened here. Doc with head also down significantly. All of those coins have been absolutely basically insane dips. You can see if you look at the total crypto market cap, you can see the total market cap, this is together with everything. It went down to 3.25 trillion. And if we look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, so basically all those altcoins, you can see they went from the top of the candle. Basically we got a shakeout of around almost 388 billion in the altcoins. You can see absolutely insane liquidation event. This is bigger than back in 2021, I think, the FTMO crash and the Luna crash, if you remember it, if you're from back then. Basically it is pretty insane. AF dropped down all the way to $82, guys. if you manage to buy this dip. I don't know if you could even bought this dip, since the dip was so deep. Some major like Binance, their system crashed, and the order books were just empty, guys. I mean, even if you wanted to buy this dip right here on spot, I don't think you could have. I was not active. I was sleeping during this dump, because it is like this in my time zone. But a very crazy things happening just during one night. And I think this dump during the Asian session, so basically for me that was during the night, and I think in US time it was like after the US market have closed, so basically afternoon in the US. So pretty insane if you ask me. Now what are my next targets for Bitcoin? You can see the liquidation heat map. We got absolutely all of this liquidity sitting to the downside have been taken out, and as you can see Bitcoin recovered. But anyways, I just want to say that Bitcoin is basically the king. There is no second best. You can see in such a capitulation event, Bitcoin only dumped $20,000 and recovered, and it is still above 100k, guys. We managed to fall down to 102k. Basically, you can see this is where we don't have much fake volume. We did not hit this low right here at 98. Basically, we did not sweep it, but pretty insane if you ask me. And Bitcoin is still remaining strong even in such news. Now we might still see a continuation, and that potential retest of $93,000 that I was talking about. We might even go lower. Nobody knows if this was the top of the bull market. We are still in Q4. It is still October, November and December are also historically bullish, so we will see what will happen. But something also very interesting, the fear and greed index, it just straight down shoot back into that fear zone after this capitulation event. Long versus shorts ratio right now is still very deep. We still have more sellers in the market. Also the open interest absolutely nuked right here, you can see, and right now it is still remaining flat since it is the weekend. CVD is also down. Basically very insane. We have not had such a capitulation event, I think, since 2021 basically. Last summer we did have Bitcoin drop down to 49k, but this was basically nothing compared to what happened this time. You can see this was $20,000 for 11 days, basically for 2 weeks. We dropped down, and right now we dropped down $20,000 just in a single night, guys, which is pretty insane. We will see how the stock market continues, and with the tariff news that Trump announced for China, we might see even more correction on the stock market, and this will also push Bitcoin potentially lower. But this is also good, since we will be able to buy cheaper Bitcoin, and some of those altcoins you can also get them on cheap. Yes guys, I think this will be it for today's update video. I hope you liked it. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.